Right. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everyone. Welcome to today's live stream. Today is a pretty impromptu live stream that I didn't think I would be doing, but here I am. I am very intrigued by the whole concept of vibe coding, and that's exactly what I want to try out in today's live stream. I don't know how it's gonna go. It's literally me testing it out for the first time live. I am very excited because all this vibe coding has been part of web development and creating websites, but mobile development was something that really intrigued me. And I just want to know how much of it is real, how much of it is easy, and if anyone that doesn't know anything about coding, how easily can they get their mobile app running? Hey, Nirma is in the chat. Hi, Nirma. Welcome, welcome. Let me know if you're going to be following along and doing vibe coding with us. But I am going to quickly share my screen. Today, there's a lot of possibility that I might leak stuff. Hopefully not, because I'm going to share my entire screen so that you can get the whole experience. But I do have two monitors. So I'm going to share one screen and then put you all the streaming side of things on my right side. So if I keep looking at my left or right, that's why. I don't know if I should have some background music, which I do usually for Habit Hour. We'll think about that later on. But right now, let's just jump onto it, okay? I don't have any intro prepared. I just want to jump into Replit. That's the web IDE that we're going to be using, and the agent, the AI agent that we'll be using to just communicate to our AI assistant and create the app. That's all going to be present in the web browser. Not my cup of tea. You might be surprised because I was watching the demo for their Replit AI agent for creating mobile app, and all you have to do is just sign up on the website and just tell in human sentences. But yeah, I want to test out if it's whose cup of tea is it, because I have no idea how to create a mobile app using React Native. I have only created iOS apps, barely created iOS apps using Swift and Swift UI. That's where my knowledge lies. So it's going to be really interesting to see how easy it is to create an app just by using normal human language. So I'm not going to ramble too much because I feel like I don't know how long the stream is going to be. I'm going to see live until either my computer breaks or I'm successfully able to create the app. The thing is, I think they're only testing it for the iOS app. So I have my iPhone connected to my laptop. So I'm going to share that as well. Yeah, so a couple of expectations from today's live stream. I basically got an email from Replit, and they had some iOS mobile buildathon mentioned in one of their email, which piqued my interest. Then I went through the whole rabbit hole and found a demo video which they live streamed 2 days ago, and that's the one that I watched, and that's what I want to recreate on my end to see how easy it is. And then once if I'm successful, then I might try my own idea, or I don't know how it's gonna go. It's very new to me. What else? If you don't know what vibe coding is, I don't know either. I think, according to my understanding, it's basically just, getting in the vibe of being familiar with AI agents as your assistant, and you pretty much communicate using English language to the AI agent that you're working with. Tell them your idea, and then that gets converted into the code base, the source code, and everything that you need. And that's why it's more about the vibes rather than actual coding technical knowledge. But having technical knowledge helps, is what I think. But if you ever get any errors, again, you just ask and tell the errors to the agent, and they try to figure it out. But if there's any official definition and all of that, I'll think about it later. Today, I'm just here as a curious builder trying to test out Replit's AI agent specifically for mobile development. And as far as I know, they use React Native in the underhood in the source code to create cross-platform, so Android and iOS. But I'll be focusing on iOS today. Okay, so with that said, let me actually just go ahead and share my entire screen. I don't know why I'm so nervous about that, but ta-da! You all can like see my desktop as well. I created this on Canva, the desktop, but that's fine. This is a fresh profile that I created on Chrome, and I've named myself Ikra the Vibe Coder. That's my persona for today. And we're just gonna jump right into the testing part of it. So for that, I'm gonna go to Replit. That's how you spell it, replit.com. Uh, Again, a bit more context about Replit. I knew of the website before. I have used it in my university days previously for some websites because they were really good at just giving you a URL that anyone could access, and your web project or your Python project could be accessible by anyone. But I think now, because of the AI wave, whatever terminology people are using, the AI wave, they have revamped their entire website to cater to that AI agent building thing. So I could not. Last time I tried, I didn't even remember which account I had logged in through, and I tried creating an account. And when I typed in my email address, it pretty much just told me that it already exists, and then I reset my password and all that. This happened 2 days ago, and today I'm going to try it out. I don't know where my previous apps that were not created by AI live anymore on Replit, or they've erased all of that. No clue. So let me just go ahead and log in. And if you don't have a Replit account, I think you can just go to create account and it's just going to be pretty much the same thing, apart from the idea that you might have to enter your name and some extra details. So I'm going to go ahead and use my email to log in. I don't mind if you guys look at my email, that's fine. So that is the email that I'm working with, and that is the password. Password, I don't want you all to look, but I think Apple does a good job at hiding it. And we log in. Wait and watch. Okay, first step out of the way. Once you log in, I don't want to save it. First step, once you log in, this is what the window looks like. And you have two segments, app and design. I'm not too familiar with the design segment. In the demo, they were using the app bit. And the only thing that they were switching with is here, if you look at web app, you got to click on the drop down menu and click mobile app. Oh, wait, what? Right. Wait, what? I thought mobile app is part of the free version. That's odd. Because I know they have a pricing. Let me just quickly check. Replit pricing. I'm pretty sure they didn't mention that we have to purchase to get the mobile app tested. Okay, this started off way differently than I thought. I'm already suffering. Not suffering, but like already the first obstacle is not being able to create a mobile app. Huh. Uh, I don't think they mention anywhere that you need a core plan for the mobile app, which is a bit weird. Publish one app. Yeah, so I have the free membership. I don't know. Interesting. Uh, Mobile app. Unlock Rapple's full potential. Upgrade to core. I don't know. I think it's expensive. I don't want to be spending $20 or monthly. It's $25 for core. What? That's weird because like I'm pretty sure if I go to buildathon, that's the hackathon that they're publishing. Let's see. Not this. Yeah, this mobile app buildathon. I'm pretty sure the rules say you do not need a purchase. See, no purchase is necessary to enter or win. A purchase does not increase the chances of winning. And they are very, I think they make sure to mention that you can only submit a mobile app, and that's the only way to create one. Hmm. Okay, let me just refresh again. Oh, wait, what? What? Did that just did that just work? But am I glitching? I don't know if I'm glitching or if this is how the website is designed. But I'm pretty sure the mobile app was part of the core. Anyone that's watching, if you can like rewind, I'm pretty sure mobile app was part of the core, but now I can actually go to mobile app. Okay, that works. Fine. Okay, yeah. So let's go back to the tutorial. This is what you had to do. From app, go to mobile app. And now this is where the vibe coding works out, where you just have to describe your idea and let AI handle it. I think that's how it works. So I have the prompt with me that they used for the demo, which is, let me just bring that up here, copy paste it, and let's close all of that. I'm going to talk more about the buildathon later on if I feel like it. But this is the prompt that I'm working with. I guess there is some issue with the stream. I was not able to type in the chat. It shows subscriber mode only in between to me, even though I'm subscriber. Oh, that's weird. Interesting. But now you can type. I'm not sure why that is though. Usually people are able to. Let me just quickly check if the subscriber mode is on YouTube. Thank you, Nirma, for letting me know. Hmm, customization, participant mode. Okay, let me just switch to anyone can chat on stream. How about that? I don't know if that's gonna fix it, but thank you for letting me know. Okay. Coming back to vibe coding. Let's vibe code now. So vibe coding, all I did is copy paste this prompt which I saw on the demo video. Should I quickly show you the demo video that I'm talking about? Wait, let me pull that up. So this is the video that I'm talking about. I can also share it on stream if anyone's interested. Which says build your first mobile app in Replit. And if you go to this and maybe somewhere the 29 minutes mark or 15-minute mark, I'm not sure. That's where you get this prompt from Ryanmar, I think the developer's name was. I'm not sure. But yeah, the prompt says create a simple mobile app that lets me take a photo of anything from my phone or use a photo from my camera roll and create a color palette from the image. Use AI to extract colors from the image and return a nicely organized list of hex codes, RGB, etc. color codes that are extracted from the image and available to be copied easily. Call the app Palette Picker. This is pretty normal, like all human sentences. And I think you just click on start and let AI handle it. I don't know if it's going to be this simple to create a mobile app, but that's what we are here to find out. Also, I think they were mentioning that there's a planning method and a building method, but again, I can see that plan is part of core, where it lets you flesh out your idea before you can actually start letting it write the code for you. But we only have access to build. So let's just click on start and see what happens. Okay. And now we just wait, I guess. Hey, the code guy 01 is here. Interesting. Hi, code guy. Welcome to the stream. How are you here? Are you into vibe coding? Are you interested to find out what's going to happen today? How did you find out about my challenge? Please let me know. And also, because of your name, do you code a lot? Do let me know. Okay, things are happening. I think this was the similar sort of animation that was happening in this demo video. So far it's working the way it's supposed to. And then we're just going to see what's going to happen. Generating design guidelines. Preview will be available soon. But yeah, I don't think it's going to be like we will have to code anything. Oh, also, is my live stream glitching? Because I feel like this is going to use a lot of internet power, maybe. And I don't know if my live stream is going to lag because of that, or how much time this is going to take, or if it's going to take like actual money from my account. That's one thing that I'm like really scared about using agents. The fact that some things are happening. Wait, the code guy says, how you are here with a sad face. I don't know what that means. No, I don't code. I'm kind of dumb. I thought you are AI. I am AI. Did you think? That's interesting. No, I am a real person, but I'm gonna only be using AI to code today. Use anti-gravity girl. I have no idea what that means. Is that I'm guessing that's another tool, but today we're going to be using Replit. Anyway, so 2 minutes ago, I gave my prompt, and again, I haven't written a single line of code, but the AI is telling me that it's doing things behind the scene. So it said, I'll build the palette picker app. Let me start by searching for OpenAI integration for color extraction. I'll add the OpenAI integration for AI-powered color extraction. Then it's doing some app icon generation on the side. It's good that it just doesn't let you just look at this animation loading screen for how much ever time it takes. It gives you feedback on what it's working behind the scenes. But yeah, I feel like right now it's just like a waiting game where we try to see what happens because all we've told the AI to create for us is a color picker app. And again, if anyone did not understand the prompt, basically the app is going to function a way where I'll be able to open my camera, like open the app, open the camera through the app, and then wherever I click a picture, all the colors that are in the picture are going to show up as a hex code, RGB code, all of that. So that's the idea. We're going to see what happens if we're going to run out of credits. Because I know, again, if I go back to my pricing, Replit pricing over here, it talked about some credits, like free daily credits for agent credit. But if you join the core, you get $25 worth of credits. I have no idea how much credits it's going to take from me. The good thing is I haven't put in my billing information in this account, so hopefully no money. I'm not going to go bankrupt. Is my one fear of using anything AWS related or anything mobile cloud related. I have a unique name. Fair enough. Like, yeah, I have heard people say that, but I think in the Arab world at least, it's a very common name. Okay, again, things are happening. I don't know if we can click. Oh, these are like clickable. So the 3 actions were generated design guidelines, installed Google Fonts apparently, decided on foundational package. So this is all something that the AI did. Then there were another 4 actions. Ooh, these, I think TS stands for TypeScript. So they created a roots TypeScript file, an index TypeScript file. Um, again, I haven't tried React Native before, but I do know some of these terminologies for web development. The only time I created a mobile app for Android was, again, native development using Android Studio and Java. I think Kotlin wasn't that popular back then. And I've pretty much done Xcode, like Swift and Swift UI native iOS development as part of my personal projects and work, like professional work. So React Native, the only thing I know is TS stands for TypeScript. Okay, what else is doing? Now I'll create the main. Oh, 7 actions were, what did it do? It created a color swatch, a palette result model, palette card, empty state, loading overlay. I don't know what TSX is. We could also like try to Google things. TSX file extension. What is that? It's TypeScript XML. Okay. Okay, another type of TypeScript. Fair enough. Uh, and yeah, we're just gonna pretty much wait and see what happens. Hey, we have a new person in chat. Hi, hello, hello. Divine or Divine Ipino? Sorry if I'm butchering your name. Yeah, you are new here. I've never seen your name before. Welcome to the stream. Hello. Are you excited to vibe code? Are you trying to learn how to vibe code? Let me know why you're here. The code guy 01 is asking me to tell something about myself. That's a very vague question. It's similar to asking AI to be like, hey, tell something about yourself, which is very vague. If you can be specific of something that you want to know, maybe I can answer it. But I don't know what to tell about myself other than the fact that my name's Ikra. Seems fun, Nirmay. Okay, that's good. Yeah, see, like you don't know anything about coding is what you've told me before, I think, or like a little, like the bare minimum. And maybe if it works for me, I would encourage you to create your own app using Replit. I've used Claude before. Anti-gravity, I've never heard of. Windsurf, I've also. Whoa, things that is my app ready? Whoa, because something happened. Palette Picker is what I called my app, and let's just see. I'll create the main screen. Now I'll create the backend API. Now I'll clean up unused files. It's still doing its thing. So until it stops working on the sideline, I'm gonna just not mess around with whatever's happening on the right side. But things are definitely being created, which is cool. And I've used Perplexity. That's a browser. I don't know. I've heard of these AI tools. It just keeps coming on my feed, my Instagram feed, and that's too many tools out there. So some of them I've heard. Mostly I've not really used many. Um, but we'll see what happens today with Replit. And I think we're going to use this thing called Expo Go to actually test out our code on our phones. And I think if you download Expo Go and scan this QR code, you will also be able to use the same app that I'm building right now. Okay, I think my app is going to look like this. Not too big of a fan about how this is working. Definitely requires a little bit more padding when it comes to UI design. This button looks good. For some reason, it's just given it a camera icon with like this pinkish color scheme for the app, which wasn't the case when the guy built it using this demo. So I feel like every time you give the same prompt, a new or some type of iteration happens where it's not the exact same code that's written. Because at least if you're actually writing code in an editor, if you write print hello world will come out. But with AI agent work, you're always surprised. Hey, did we finish? Oh, checkpoint made just now. Oh, it says I've built the palette picker app for you. You can take a photo or choose one from your gallery, and AI will extract a beautiful color palette with hex code. It's done. That's crazy. Oh, Nirma, are you like actually mentioning something about myself? Okay, this is really interesting. I want to know what you think about me. Her name's Ikra, correct? She's a fun girl who loves traveling, trying out new things, and challenging herself. Recently, she started her own venture called Tofa. Exactly, that's the wallet business I started. Thank you for mentioning that. Aimed at perfect. Thank you for writing out a paragraph for me. Really appreciate it, Nirma. Looks like we have created the app. I mean, I didn't do anything other than telling it what it should do. Let's test it out. This was way smoother than I expected. So I think now we're going to go to the preview on your phone and see if there are any errors. Also, I think if I just click on here, maybe, I don't know where to look at the source code. Oh yeah, if you go on this sliding bar, these are all the files that were generated for us, which I feel like if you were a React Native developer, you might understand these files better than me for sure, because I've again not worked with React Native. But maybe I can tell you a little bit. I mean, I know that there are scripts written. There's a client side which usually has all the AI, not AI, UI stuff. Like components is how I think React Native is built. Like each part of the website that is interactive is a React Native component. So I can see a lot of components that have been built. Oh, and then we can actually look at the actual code. So if this was you actually making a React Native web app, you would have to either copy paste it from the web or write these lines of code, like thousands of lines of code by yourself. But all this was done by the AI agent. Oh no, where was the QR code? I can't see. I clicked on this and then I clicked on, how do I go back? Oh, I think this one, preview. Okay, so let's actually test out before I go ahead and try out, like keep blabbering about the app, because testing is all you can do as a vibe coder. So to preview on your phone, test on a mobile device to experience touch gestures, a native feature. Okay. Download Expo Go. So this is what we're gonna do. I don't have Expo Go downloaded on my phone, so I'm gonna download it using my iOS app. But if you guys want to test it out on Android, I don't have an Android phone with me. So if anyone has an Android phone and wants to test this app with me, go ahead. If not, I'm just gonna test it on my iOS. So let me quickly scan that and go to the App Store and show you the app. I mean, do you guys want to see me download an app? It's basically just the App Store where I'm like using Expo Go. I haven't signed up for Expo Go, so I think I'll have to do that. Once I sign up, I'm gonna like share my screen. Oh, I should have done this before, no? Okay, create an account. So it's asking for my email, username, password. Let's see. Let's think of a password which I'm not gonna say out loud. Okay, wait. Okay. Okay. Password strength strong. I'm pretty sure I won't be able to remember that password, but that's fine. It doesn't matter. Uh, Repeat password. I agree to the terms and services. Nobody ever reads that. Learn more about signing up. Should I click on that? Build, submit, and update your app with Expo Cloud Service. No, I'm not going to click on that. And then I'm just clicking sign up. Okay. Once I have logged into Expo Go, I will start sharing my mobile screen. Okay. Actually, no. So I've downloaded the app. Now I need to scan the QR code and okay, yeah. Let me start sharing my screen now. So in order to share my phone screen, I think I'll just have to click on this, or I might have to like do that again, like take the wire off and on. And then if anyone's wondering how I'm sharing my screen, so this is my phone. Like that's literally my phone. Those are all my apps. Sorry, that was my grandmother. So I'd like be like, please don't. I'm live streaming. Don't say anything. I don't know if you guys heard my grandmother. Anyways, this is my phone. This is literally the phone that I use. This is one of the apps that I'd created on Xcode. Describe six words, which I can like show to you later on. But this is not that I created right now. Basically, I'm gonna go to my phone and scan that QR code. Okay. Oh my goodness. Did I just leave my address? Wait. No. Okay, that's fine. I just have to share my local. Should I share? Okay, fine. Let me just share that. I don't know what I was streaming, so okay, cool. Something's happened. That's what my palette picker looks like. It's kind of bad right now because look at that. Oops. Look at that. I don't know if you can see. It's white, but it says palette picker, which is not good. That's not good UI. I would definitely have to tell AI to fix the colors. I don't know how to use the app, honestly. Oh, it was loading. Okay. This is the developer menu. It gives you access to useful tools in Expo Go. You can shake your device or long press anywhere on the screen with 3 fingers to get back to it at any time. Okay. Okay, this is the developer menu, which is fine. I hope I'm not like leaking things that I'm not supposed to. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna now. Oh, this is the app. Yeah. This is the app that you see that was built, and this is my phone. Okay, let's test it out. Okay, let me bring my. This is a gratitude journal. I'm gonna try taking a picture of this. Enable camera. I click allow camera. There's a, ooh. Okay, I'm gonna click a picture of my gratitude journal, and let's see if it works. Oh, extracting colors. Oh, there's an error. Oops. Failed to extract colors. Oh, it didn't work. Yeah, it couldn't be that easy. But you do get an error in console log, which is what does it say? Error extracting colors, error 500, fail to extract colors from image. Call stack, extract colors from image. Okay, so this happened in the tutorial as well, where like it tried to click a picture, but then there were some errors. It wasn't the same error as what I'm getting. So again, all I have to do is go back to my AI agent and just share this error with them. So I'm going to take a screenshot of the error and airdrop it to my MacBook. For that I have to have Bluetooth enabled. Okay, I sent the error to my Bluetooth, my MacBook. I think I can upload this and I'll just be like, hey, I just tried testing the app and I am getting this error. Could you help me resolve it? The camera opens up. The camera opens up, but after clicking the picture, oops, if only I could type. But after clicking the picture, I don't get the colors back. Rather, I get this error. It's literally like speaking to a human. So I've done that, and I'm gonna now send it. Send it to AI agent and see if it can figure it out. So first run, it was a fail, and the app didn't work. But I guess that's part of true coding. If you don't get any errors and you don't have to debug, then have you really coded, even if it's vibe coding? So again, it's doing its thing, and we're gonna see if it works out again or not. I'm gonna delete the screenshot because I don't need it, and I'm gonna keep Expo Go open on my phone. Okay, I think it's doing its thing again. Diagnosed 500 error source. I think it got it from the picture because that's what it was showing. And then it's checking the backend logs and coming up with whatever. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. We'll see if it runs again. Our aim is to get these hex code colors on our app. Let's look at the chat now. What was going on? Sometimes I feel I should have gone into IT. Writing code and all seems fun and pretty engaging. It it is. I mean, you don't have to get like go into IT as a professional job to get into coding. I feel like it's more fun just doing side projects here and there and learning things and just like skipping around technology because it's always like new toy to work with, no, new toys to work with, tools and technologies. So if this fascinates you, especially like vibe coding, which is like literally talking to the AI, maybe this could be your entry point. And if you have an app idea, again, I don't want to speak too much because like what if the app doesn't work? But try it out, and I feel like if it seems fun and pretty engaging, then I would highly recommend you try it out. Uh, Clients ask you tasks are kind of impossible with short span of time. Yeah, I think side projects are the fun bit of coding, and then when it becomes professional, then all the deadlines and like expectations and milestones come into the picture. That's a part and parcel of job, I guess. Yeah, for true. Like I feel like that's true for any and every professional job, uh, be it technical or not technical. Wallpaper is damn cool. Are you talking about my desktop wallpaper? This one? Yeah, I created it on Canva. Whee! And like I was super proud to figure out this, like changing the folder color to a pink color. It was pretty easy. But yeah, I'm quite happy with my wallpaper that I designed. Thank you for pointing that out. Okay, let's see what the AI is doing. It's working. Okay, so what did it do? I see the issue. So it figured out, hopefully, or it's just bragging or bluffing at this point. I don't know. The phone is sending a local file path that only exists on the device. Okay. The server can't access files on your phone. Fair enough. I need to update the app to send the actual image data, base 64, to the server instead of just the file path. Interesting. Okay. That's good that it figured out that it was sending the file path, which obviously just exists in the phone, but it's going to send base 64, which is, I feel like, how pictures are converted and then sent across the internet. Don't quote me on that. And then can we actually go to the code and see what it's changed? Oh, that's pretty cool. Like you can click on the individual files and see which parts were deleted. The red ones are usually, this is usually for your, what do you say? Version control. This is sort of the coloring that you get. All the red lines are the ones that you delete code. Green ones are the new ones that you added. Like just looking at this line of code, what I can see is this remains the same. Instead of MIME type, I don't know what MIME type is, it just converted to an image JPEG instead. So that's one change it made. Again, instead of the image URI, it changed it to an image base64. All of this was the AI agent doing its thing. I didn't do anything, and it's still working. So let's see. I think it's going through all the lines of code and like making sure there's no chain errors. Hopefully, it's gonna work on the second time. Though people say that third time is the charm. So, oh, my phone wallpaper. What's my phone wallpaper? Uh, my phone has. Oh, see my room. My this one. You can and you will. Is that the one? Yeah. No. This is also created on Canva. Dream big. MIME type is kind of file types. Ooh, okay. Let's Google that. MIME type. Uh, App development. Let's see. So that's a good search. Yeah, media type. Interesting. Mine. Multi-purpose internet mail extension. Nature of the format of the document. Okay, cool. And what about, so right now I'm sending it as a base 64. Oh, I'm not typing. Base 64 image conversion. Base 64 image viewer. Huh, that's pretty interesting. So this GitHub cat is, if you look at it as a base 64 image string, like this string gets converted as this picture on the internet. Internet or I don't know, everywhere. I haven't learned much about base 64 encoding when it comes to images. But sometimes when you go to Google Images and you right click, like copy image, like sometimes the base 64 image string shows up. That's my only experience with it. So let's see if it's still working. I'm surprised that the credits didn't run out. Like I'm still on the free. Let's close all these files. I'm still on the free version, right? So the fact that it's still working and it hasn't told me that I have run out of credits, even though it's like the second iteration of the app, I'm quite happy with it because my understanding was, ooh, took a screenshot. Why would it take a screenshot? Oh no, like, is it listening to me? The moment I talked about credit usage, it showed this pop up where it said 66% used, which is literally what I was going to say. I was going to be like, I wish there was a way to find out how much of my daily credit I've used so that I know when it's going to stop working. And it just popped up with this before I could even like verbalize it. But apparently, I've like used 66% of my daily credit, and I would have to upgrade to Replit Core if I want to exceed that, which is fine. I hope before it reaches 100%, we'll get something working. If not, that's just what. Oh, wait, what? Worked for 6 minutes. Does that mean it finished working? Or I'm a little confused. I wish there was like a pop up rather than just this chat or like an alert message where it would just be like, okay, ready to go, or like stopped working, credit out of credit now, or something like that, because it's very hard to figure out when exactly has the app been finished updating or like rewriting. That's confusing to me. But yeah, it said work for 6 minutes, checkpoint made 1 minute ago. And because I think 66% popped up, I'm just gonna assume it did something and I'm gonna try loading the app again. Okay. So I'm gonna show you my, where's my wallpaper? Okay. Put this here. I think I have to go back to Expo Go and, or wait, this is the app, right? Oh yeah. If I just, what was it? Shake the phone. Okay, shake the phone. This showed up, and I have to reload. Would like to access your motion? No, don't allow. Or allow. Okay, don't allow. Okay. Okay. Again, test this again. Will it work? Extracting colors. AI is analyzing your image. Something's happening. Oh my goodness! It worked. Why was that so simple? That's insane. That's insane. Dude, I have an app that actually just took a picture of this gratitude journal and it's showing me the color palette. Like it's pretty accurate. That's the red, that's the peach. I don't know where it showed the peach from. I think it's the lighting. Because I'm pretty sure when I designed this cover, I only used two colors. And it's also getting some maroon. Oh, and it has like the save to library feature, and I can store it as a name also. That's pretty cool. Okay, if I write, I don't like the fact that I can't see what I'm typing. That's a bad UI. But let's just say gratitude journal palette. Okay, and then save to library. I don't know what that's gonna happen. Oh, we have a library as well. Whoa, these are extra functionalities that I didn't even ask it to create, which is amazing. And it has like a profile tab as well. It has a clear all data. Dude, this is a pretty legit looking app. I am so impressed. Okay, let me take a picture of this. Innovate for good. Okay, Okay, it's doing this thing again. Uh, let's see. Extracting colors. Let's see. It worked. I mean, why am I surprised? Because if it worked for the first time, obviously it's gonna work for the second time. Dude, this app is amazing. Like I can just point at color, like different things, and get the color in hex code. But I think it's only giving RG. This is hex code. It's not giving RGB. Which okay. So I think what I've realized is while testing the app, because that's literally what you can do as a vibe coder, you should keep a notes tab open or a pen and paper. I like pen and paper or Notion app. And the moment you're testing, all these little things that you think of while testing the app, you should write it down and then tell the AI agent to implement those changes. Like some of the stuff that I didn't like was the fact when I type the palette name, I can't see what I'm typing. So maybe the palette name should be at the top of the screen so that the keyboard doesn't hide it. Something else that I noticed was, what else did I notice? Oh yeah, it's only giving hex values. It's not giving RGB. And can I copy these? Right now I can't copy these. So that sucks. I can't copy the colors, which I explicitly had asked it to do. Otherwise, it's looking pretty good. What else can I show? Library was a good feature. So I feel like, yeah, it's literally working as a human and giving all these feedback to the AI agent and then letting them know what changes to be made. But the fact that this was created with free credits and it hasn't already used 100% credits, and I have a fully functioning app, that's pretty cool. Oh, yes, Nirma, you have a question. Can we use the code written by AI to make an actual app? Yeah, so I think the way I don't work for Replit, so I don't know, but these are literally the actual code you would write to make the app. And then I think there should be like a download as zip. So you will get the source code, uh, and then you can upload it to the App Store. I think for Android, again, you need an APK file that you can download, that you can upload. And for iOS, this is where it gets weird and also not challenging. This is what they've tried to solve. Okay, let me just go back to your question again. Can we use the code written by this AI to make an actual app? To that, I would say yes, because it's literally giving you the files that you have to use that you would actually upload as a developer. Now, for app development specifically, web development, you can just have a URL and you can just give that to your users. But for app development specifically, for Android, you have a Play Store, and for iOS, you have an App Store, and you need to sign up as a developer in those platforms, and then they approve you and then you upload it so that everyone can download it. So that's the only barrier to entry when it comes to app development, where like if I just created a website, I could just share it with you all. But for app, like if you had to go to App Store and download this color picker app, I would have to go to app developer, actually sign up, and I think it's not free, it's $99 for a year, which I am thinking I might do because like app development is so easy now. Yeah, so you pay $99. I think for Android it's less, $30 or something for the year, and then you go and do their thing, like submit it, they approve it, and then you can publicize that app. But yeah, here I see another button which says ready to publish to the App Store, which says go live with your app and landing page, then submit to App Store. So I'm going to click on that and see what happens. But I don't have an app developer account, so I don't think you all will just be able to download this. But this is so easy. Like we're not even 1 hour. I thought I'm going to be stuck here for the next 3-4 hours problem solving with AI. But this was so seamless. That's insane. What are you saying? Then we can make apps to personalize tasks and get the app made to make our life. Yeah, for sure. I think just how people have started making websites for them, like their own website for their portfolio, another website for tracking their steps or journaling. You can literally make apps now with AI. I'm gonna make an app to keep a track of my sales and pricing and more. Let's go! I'm so excited that you're gonna actually try app development. That's so cool. I think that's the best part. Like previously, I don't know if you would ever have to learn binary code to interact with computers, but like the more inventions have progressed over the years, First, you had to learn like BASIC or COBOL, which are just like proper computer languages. Then came like C or C++, which was again kind of like English but more computer. Then there was like Python and Swift, which were more human-like than computer. And now we literally have English that computers can understand and create apps for us, which is pretty cool. And it helps like reduce the barrier to entry, where if you don't know coding, you shouldn't let that stop you from making the computer make things for you that you want. I think that's the purpose of computers, to allow you to make your ideas into reality. The only drawback to that, which I think the anti AI people are, is that any tool can be used for good and bad. And if it's this easy to make a simple photo palette picker app, then it's easy to make a scammy app. Like if you make an app that scams people easily, hopefully the App Store doesn't allow you to publish it, and there's a good security in that level. Uh, but yeah, no one's stopping you from making an app that scams people, right? And you can ask AI to do it for you. So I think that's the only drawback, where like it's a great tool, but depends on whose hand it gets to and what people create out of it. You are now giving idea. Absolutely not. I would beg you all to not make scam apps. But yeah, do whatever with the tool and your value systems you want. Who am I to judge? Yeah, so I'm gonna click on this publish button and see what happens. Okay, I thought I clicked on it, but I didn't. I was just yapping. What does it say? Publish your app. What happens when you publish? Your mobile app and landing page goes live. The landing page has a QR to test your app on Expo Go. Again, I think if you download Expo Go, you can literally click on that, like scan that QR code and use the app that I don't. I feel so icky saying this is my app because it's not. All I said was like two sentences, and the rest of the work was done by AI. So I don't feel good about that. Because like I'll show you, okay? Uh, Wait, before I even do this, let me just give you a comparison of what it means to write a mobile app using Xcode. So if I just quickly open up Xcode, I don't know if I'm like overrunning my system, but this is Xcode. I have just a few simple apps here, but this is the work. This is the app that I was working on called Describe in 6 words, which gives you a form, and it lets you like write 5 words to describe a word as fast as possible. It was the MVP stage, and all these files like literally created by Ikra on last year October. So all these separate little files, I had to go and right click and create new file, then write like this line of code, this line of code. I was trying to learn the MVVM model. So literally all these folders, all these files, all these views. It's a very simple app, but it took me like a week to create, and it's still not ready. And if I just show you the design of it, it's again very simple, but I had to write all of that, right? So it feels like this is my creation, but with this Replit app, I didn't do any of that. I didn't even know how to create a new file. So it feels wrong to create it, which is why I feel like the best use of AI to create things would be to use your own creativity and come up with original ideas, or the best you can do with it. At least the idea is something that you can own and be like, okay, I had the idea and I just outsourced the coding bit to the AI. But today I didn't even do that. So I feel very guilty. But too many things open. Yeah. So this Xcode, if I run, it opened up on iPhone 16 as a simulator. And if I try to, it's described in 6 words. Pick 6 words, generate a vibrant snapshot. And this is, again, this I was learning like swiping between screens and creating buttons and whatnot. So who should I describe? Let's describe Nirmay. Do you want to describe yourself? Give me 5 words that. Oh, why is it autocorrecting to normal? That's not fair. How would you describe yourself, Nirmay? Give me 5 words to describe yourself. Let's say you're very supportive. Okay, let me describe you. Okay, supportive. Uh, okay, 5 words that come. Okay, I'm very grateful to know you. Grateful. You are, I think you're into sales. I can't remember, but you're into sales, maybe. You also like Taylor Swift, I think, or you don't anymore. I'm not sure. Taylor Swift, and let's just say Instagram, okay? Because that's where I'll talk to you the most. These are the 5 words that I think of when I think of Nirmay. And when I click on generate, oh, it didn't work. Oops. Wait, why did it work? It was working before. Basically, like Nirmay would have shown up and then the 5 words. Now I'm confused. Why did it not work? I can't even tell AI to fix it. Wait, let me just quickly check what this is. So my form view, I coded this in October, so I can't remember properly. Okay, form view, uncomment to test the view model in preview, make sure to comment it back. My form view is working fine. State object, environment object, it should be environment object, right? My grid view is not working. Okay, let me just quickly debug because I haven't coded at all in this live stream. Oh, this is where my environment object is. Oh, I forgot to comment that out. My bad. Okay, wait. I think this should work. Okay, one more try. Let's try it again. Because I'm pretty sure I left it in a working condition, this simple app that I created. Okay, let's try it again, okay? Hopefully this should work. Nirmay, what else did I say? I said, oh, you gave yours. Okay, cool. Adamant, cool, I like that. Arrogant, interesting. Workaholic, okay. Hopefully you like the work that you're doing. Gym freak, nice, I like that. Gym freak. And foodie, cool. That's a good, like, a whole source of thing. Okay, hopefully this should work. So these are the 5 words or 6 words. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 words that Nirmay uses. There you go. This is pretty much my app idea that I was working on to learn iOS development. You can take a screenshot of yourself, Nirmay, if you want. So this is the app that I'd created using Swift and Swift UI code, right? But it'll be interesting to just like figure out a way to describe this app idea and use Replit to create it and see what it comes up with. But yeah, so I just wanted to show you the difference between creating an app using like actual code editor versus Replit. Definitely the difference is time consumption. Like this took me close to 1 week, lots of error, decode, debugging and whatnot, and trying to understand how to create the files and file structure and the UI of it. And none of that I had to do using Replit, which is cool, but also it feels a little weird to me. But yeah, it's also very easy. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so let's see what this publish thing is. Should I read all this? I feel like I should read it. I shouldn't just click on publish. Okay, let's just read it together, okay? Because I don't know what I'm agreeing to. So it's generated an app icon fine. It's called palette picker. Landing page. Oh, it also creates a landing page for you, which is very nice. Your landing page will be accessible at the primary URL. Let's look at the landing page that it's going to create for us. Okay, looks like a pretty standard like app store website. Like a lot of apps have a landing page, which I think is necessary when you submit it to the App Store. And they usually have like 2 QR codes. One is like for Google Store, App Store. So it just creates a simple landing page, which I feel like you can, again, use another web app to create a better landing page with all the functionalities of your app than just like QR code. But that's fine. It gives you a primary URL. You can add your own custom domain after publishing your app. I'm interested if I share this. I don't think you'll be able to, yeah, it's 5,000 actually. This is, I think, localhost. Let me just confirm that by creating an incognito and try to go to that file. Oh, it works. Interesting. Okay, fine. I'm interested. I'm just going to share that link in the chat. If you guys go to that link, does it work for you? Like, do you see this website? Let me know. But anyways, it creates a primary URL, allow user feedback, add a feedback widget to your published app. This is some upgrade thing. Widget we don't care about. Remove made with Replit badge we don't care about. And we have something. Okay, I'm just going to click on publish and see what happens. Okay. Started less than a minute ago. It's doing some security scan, which you can't access it, right? Okay, that's fair. That's fine. Thank you for checking. Which I thought would be the case, but I feel like maybe after publishing, I'll get a URL that, again, you all can go and check out. Maybe. Again, I don't know. So doing provision, security scan, build, bundle, promote. I don't know what's happening here. Deployment, all of that. I remember when I used to work as an iOS developer for the company, we used to use this tool called Fastlane. Let me show you. Fastlane, this is the one, right? Yeah, this is the one that we used to use to like automate our mobile app releases. But I don't know if Replit uses Fastlane or not. It would like create screenshots and then basically just submit all the information to the app store and also like certificate signing and all of that. That used to be really confusing. There are just so many tools out there. So where's my okay? It did the security scan. The thing with me is like I know so little of what I've made. Like I'm just relying on the fact that it just says security scan with a tick and it's green in color. That's why I'm supposed to like believe it. But like I know Replit and like the way they position themselves, it feels like they're a good developer community brand. But let's say like my mind always goes to scammers. Like if a scammer is like, hey, come to my website and create an app with me, and then like injects some kind of like malware into my computer, how am I supposed to know? How am I supposed to like trust these AI companies that are popping up? That's what my concern is. And then they can also very easily just like change the UI and be like, hey, security scan done. You can trust your entire life savings with us. Trust me, bro, kind of vibe, which I don't like. Uh, but Replit, I was okay with trying out live. Let's see what it's doing. It's doing something. iOS client, who knows? It's making something for Android and it's making something for iOS. Oh, it's I think building the app. Okay, fine. Which I don't know the difference. Right now, we maybe made a test version of the app, and now we are actually building the app, I think. Don't quote me. Don't quote me on anything I say technically in this live stream because I am as clueless as any newbie coding a mobile app using React Native. Okay. Oh, while we wait for this, let me also show you. I'm going to make a new video about this at some point because this is pretty cool. I wanted to test it out before I make a video. But they have launched this mobile app thing on Replit, right? And with that, they are also hosting a buildathon, and the prizes are pretty cool. Like an iPhone, that's pretty cool. And basically, yeah, you just use Replit like I did, but instead of using color picker app idea, if you have your own app idea, you can pretty much tell the AI agent to create it, test it out, and then submit it. These are the prizes. Apparently, 4 to 10th gets 1,000 Replit credits. Again, I don't know what that means. Some custom swag. Dude, the first place gets like first, second, third place gets iPhone 17 Pro Max, and like some cash prize and some marketing spotlight. Again, I don't know what that means. And I think the deadline is 13th Feb. They're promoting it as like one day before Valentine's Day. So if you have an app idea and you want to submit and you want to register, you can. Should I share this link? Again, I'm going to make a separate video about this buildathon and maybe try to take part if I have a cool idea. But you all can register as well and try your idea out, submit it, and be a part of the hackathon. And if you guys win, that's great. What amazing what an amazing thing, right? Yeah. So these are the rules. I think the criteria is app quality and functionality, which I feel like you can just copy paste all of this and give it to the AI agent and be like, make sure my app has all these criteria, right? Like whatever you want to do, you can just tell it to the AI and it should do it for you. And that's what vibe coding is. But the one thing that is a barrier to entry for this buildathon, which is, yeah, this one. Your final app demo is published via a test flight link. So test flight is very Apple iOS app developer related. Test flight, think of it like if you're the pilot or if you're the coder, before you can even add real customers to your flight, like make real customers download things from the app store, you should go through some test flights, right? And that's exactly what this is. Like, it gives you a tool where you can, what do you say, play with your app and test your app out before it's published to the App Store for unknown strangers to test your app. So with Test Flight, you submit your app, the Apple people also review your app, and you also get to review your app. And you can maybe ask your friends also to download the Test Flight app. And that's literally what the real thing will look like in the App Store. But before it gets approved for the App Store, you get to test it out using Test Flight. But I think you need Apple developer account to be able to upload on Test Flight. I'm pretty sure that's the case. And again, if you go to developer account, how do you actually make an app developer account? Account, maybe? I've never tried this because, again, when I joined the company, they had given me an app developer account, which just had the $99 paid for me. But I think it's $99 still. App developer account pricing. So I can't show you that side of things. 99 USD per membership year. Choosing a membership. Is there a different pricing? I wish they changed it. Yeah. So whenever you get a new Apple device, you create an Apple account. But if you want to do anything related to like actually app distribution and making it available in the App Store, you need an app developer program. Hmm. Enrollment is 99 USD. Ooh, your non-profit, educational institution, or government may be eligible for a fee. Something happened. I heard something. Ooh, daily limit reached. Okay, this is what shows up. So you've used today's free credits, upgrade to core to keep building. That's fine. Oh, and it was published. Something like I did two things together. I published the app and I ran out of credits. Oh, so this is the actual link, which I think everyone can access. Let me just quickly, okay. I don't know if Nirma is still in the chat, but if I share this link in the chat, I think you all will be able to visit that. And you literally get this, which is not a big, like not so extravagant. But what did it do? So I clicked publish. Published 7 minutes ago. This is the domain. Fine. It's working. Cool. That's nice. Production database connected. I didn't connect any database. I don't know where that. Hey, does my app have a database? Because it is storing the library of the color palettes, but I thought it was like storing it on device. I don't know if it's like storing it on cloud or some external database. Okay, it keeps popping up with the fact that it's like 100% used, which is fine. We'll reset in 8. Oh yeah, so that's one good thing. Where like even though you use 100% of the credit for today, it'll still reset in the next 9 hours, and I think it goes back to 0%. So this will give you like you can still create apps that you want to, but you might have a little bit of break time in between, which is fine. 9 hours is not a bad break. Yeah, I'm confused about the database. Honestly, your production database is ready. Your app can now save and manage. Oh, okay. I think it's just saying that it's ready, but I don't think we're using a database for this particular app. And then it says start publishing to App Store. Okay, I'm going to click on that and see where it takes me. I'm just going to keep clicking until it breaks, like it doesn't work any further. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so it's opened up this Expo thing, launch beta thing. Launch makes it simple to get your app to the App Store. We will take you through the steps below. Project name, palette picker sounds like a good name. Project slug, I don't know what that is. What's a project slug? Continue. I think I'm going to click on continue. Oh, this is, I think, where we get stuck. So sign in with Apple. I don't have an Apple developer program. Project need to be connected, launch. This Apple account must also be enrolled in the Apple developer program. Okay, I think this is the only step that we're missing. Should I start my enrollment? Okay, let me just see how much further I can click things around. No, this is where I stop. Okay. So I think basically you'll have to sign in with Apple. I might test this out. Maybe I'm not too willing to like give $99 today. but I'll think about it. I'll think about it and see if I can actually launch, like actually release an app on the App Store for you all to download. Which would be crazy. So the $99 might be worth it, even though I've like left my iOS development. We'll see, we'll see. But today is not the day. And then you log in and do the developer password thing, choose Apple app, configure, and whatever. Okay. This is something we're not going to test out today. If I ever do sign up to the Apple developer program, then I might do another stream and show you guys what the steps are to go through, like actually publishing your app to the App Store. But for today, this is where we stop. I am curious to check if I just, whoa, my phone is heating up. So if I just, right now, where is my phone? Yeah, this is my phone. If I just unplug this, yeah, what I want to test next is if I just close everything, like pretty much just log out of my website, will the Expo thing still work? Like, do I have this app with me forever? That's what I'm unsure of. Okay, so let's do that. I don't think I can do much over here. Yeah, because I have like 100%. I don't know what the share thing does. Republish. Okay, I'm gonna log out. Yeah, I'm gonna log out and see what happens to my app. Because Replit is a internet cloud-based IDE, I am very curious to see. Okay, I'm gonna close everything. Is there any new information? No. Okay, fine. But with like developing in your own computer with a coding editor, you don't even need internet to like if you're not working with internet APIs, you don't even need that. So I'm just gonna close everything, stop tasks. I'm gonna bring myself, oh no, I didn't want to show that. Okay, I'm gonna bring myself up back and now I'm just gonna check if okay, I'm gonna close Expo Go as well. And then open Expo Go again and see if anything's happening. Okay, I have Expo Go. Oh, palette picker is there. Interesting. Cool. Wait, it's uploading or downloading. I can still use the app. Wait, let me click a picture of myself and see what the color palette is of my face, okay? Okay. Okay, I took a picture of my face to see what color I am. Like this is what you guys can see, okay? Which is cool. Like within the Expo Go app, you have. Oh, it didn't show. These are the colors that it worked out with. Wait, let me click a picture again. Let me take a picture of my face. My face, okay? Okay. Let's see what my face is. It was not zoomed in enough. It's extracting the colors, apparently. It's extracting still. So yeah, even though I'm logged out of Replit, the app seems to be working. Like this is my shade. Why am I showing it this way? Let me show you. Let me quickly open Quick Clear. I can show you what I'm testing out. File movie recording. Because I my face, I'm like double, triple chin. But apparently that's my face color that the app thinks. My face color is F5E5C9 and 665D4D. Cool. Uh, and that is, I'm just gonna save it as my face. Save to library. Cool. And yeah, that was from before, which is also persistent, which is crazy. Oh, I can share. Nice. Anyways, I'm gonna keep, but yeah, this is also something that I wanted to test, which was pretty cool. It works, where even if you're not logged into Replit, um, Expo Go works separately, and once you've loaded the app on Expo Go, it works till you have the app. Whereas, like, oh, let me show it again. Whereas if you remember my native app that I'd created here, this was the describe in 6 words. So it's actually as an app on its own, which is not available in the App Store, but it's just an app that is on my iPhone specifically. Whereas in Expo, how do I go back? Wait, let me just close this. Let me go to Expo Go again. See, palette picker is there, and if I click on palette picker, that's when it takes me to the app that I created using Replit. Those are all the testing that I wanted to do. So I'm gonna, yeah, I'm done with the stream. This was the smoothest stream ever. What was this? I'm not sure what you're referring to. What was this? Never mind. But that's all for today. Oh, oops. That's my stream, yeah. That's all for today. I am pretty happy with how this live stream turned out. Kudos to the Replit team and Expo Go team. They have made mobile app development so easy, at least with this test idea. I'm gonna maybe wait for the reset to happen in 9 hours and maybe try out some other app ideas. And again, if you all, Nirma, if you specifically or just anyone watching does make a Replit app or using AI, do let me know what you create. And if you're joining the buildathon, best of luck with that. I might participate as well. Depends on what ideas I get. Hopefully this was fun. Hopefully this was useful to see, like just as a normal regular user that has never done React Native development but has some coding knowledge, how it was to test out the whole Replit system. They've done a pretty good job, which is great. I feel like because they're working towards the team and the enterprise, like actually make it profitable, their product is top notch. And it's great that they have a free version for us to use without spending any money. It's pretty nice. Do I have to say anything else? Let me quickly look at my notes and see if there's anything missing. I don't think so. My idea is that I'm gonna do more testing. Maybe come up. Maybe I'm gonna ask my niece and nephews to suggest some app ideas and see if I can make that a reality. That'll be cool. Or my ask my grandma and see if I can make that app. I'm also gonna look into seeing if I enroll in the app developer program and publish any apps on the App Store if it gets rejected. What are the details required to be able to do that? Um, and yeah, I think this was my first time trying vibe coding and I vibe with it. 100% recommend. Oh, tomorrow I'm going to come live and play Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes, which I'm, again, very excited about. So if you want to watch me play Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes, it's a game that I'm going to try out tomorrow. Today's stream went way better than expected. I cannot believe how it's easy to create a mobile app. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Previously, you needed a MacBook to have iOS development, but maybe React Native. I don't think you would need a MacBook. Only for Xcode you would need MacBooks. Uh, but yeah, right now you can just create an app on your web browser, which is amazing. With that said, I'm gonna go now. If you Oh, habit hour. Yes, yes, yes. So for next week, I'm going to stream as usual, like I streamed this week. Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday is when I'm going to be streaming habit hour. And then Saturday is my stream for keep talking and nobody explodes. But yeah, habit hour is going to be Tuesday, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, 9 p.m. IST. One of those days I have an interview, so I might come live a little later, but I will be coming live for habit hour on Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday for this coming week. See you then. All the best with app development. Excited for you all to get into coding and just vibe coding in general. That's all from me. Bye. I didn't even take a break. Bye.